Well, hello again and welcome back. Join me again on the banks of the river Blackwater. I'm further downstream this time. This area is a lot more choked up with weed, and as you can probably tell, it's quite a nice sunny day. And someone on the other bank doing a little bit of shooting. But it's a nice sunny day, and could do with the water level being a bit more higher and the clarity not being so good. But there we go. What I'm going to be doing today, same as last time, roving about, but I will be targeting chub this time. The reason for that is I do feel it's got a good chance of picking up a nice amount of chub on this river, and it will give me some feedback and feeling for winter time, for when I want to come down and rove about using cheese paste, liquidised bread and bread flake. So that's the plan. Link-leisured lobworms. I've got some bread flake with me as well. Got a little bit of luncheon meat, so I might, as the evening time comes, pick a spot, see if I can winkle out a barbel. Who knows? As I say, it's a really sunny day, so you know it's not going to be that easy. I reckon the chub are going to be wary. The bites are going to be a little bit on and off, more off than on. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. As you can probably tell though, this first spot that I've set up in, it's nice and shady, shielded, kind of area where the fish would get into and sit about on a sunny day. Well, this is the spot. Nice reed beds, or shall I say streamer weed over this side. It is very shallow. I mean, just on the other bank there I can see the bottom. The water level has dropped out quite a bit, and as I say, I think it's going to be a bit tricky. If I do take a chub or two, I'll be pretty happy with that, given the sunny conditions. But this looks a likely spot, nice and shielded from the sun. Gives the angler a little bit of a chance, I reckon. If you look over this side, see if you can see it. There's a nice area under the trees here to just place the link leisure out along and let it trundle down. Nice tree roots over here under the tree. Perfect areas for chub to sit about, and also perch and barbel. So it's a nice spot. As I say, I'm going to trickle in a light amount of maggots, see if I can get a few fish competing, and see if I can pick up a chub or two. Look at that lovely condition of Blackwater brownie. Lovely brown trout, lovely condition. That's what I'm saying about this river, it's so clean. There's lovely fish in it, and they put up a lovely fight on the lobworm and light line. Really smacked the lobworm, and the quiver tip really walked round. Lovely condition. Really nice markings. Anyway, let's get him slipped back. I'm just going to head further downstream. There's a couple of deeper pools, deeper than actually this area, but this area is quite nice too. And I'm going to give those a go, see if I can pick up some fish there as well. Looks like a nice chub. Just a nice opportunistic bite and a lovely £3, 3 ounce Blackwater late summer chub. Isn't that in immaculate condition? What a lovely fish. Lovely nick. That's a nice fight on the centre pin. Anyway, let's get this fish slipped back and see if we can snag a few more of these lovely armoured tanks. That's a nice fish there. I think I had him that well hooked. It's a lovely bite. Really hugged the bottom as well. Could have been a nice, really nice chub. Did feel a real dogged fight though. The water was absolutely bubbling and boiling while I was playing. It'd be nice to get some kind of view of what it was. That's always going to leave me guessing there. Anyway, I think I'd best drop a little bit more maggots in, because I think that might have just spooked the swim somewhat. Damn. Oh, that sudden, intense excitement, only to have it anticlimax and cut short at the last moment. Oh, as an angler, you really rue those kind of moments. And I'm going to be thinking about that in bed tonight, I know it. Nothing wrong with the hook, sharp as anything. Absolutely lovely and sharp. I'm guessing, judging by the hook hole, that was probably a chub. It's just creeping into my mind at the same time, was it a big perch? And I don't want to think about that, to be honest. Anyway, see if we can tempt another fish. Well, I think losing that chub, what I presume was a chub, and if it was a large fish. There's no telling that it was a chub, it could have been a barble. But losing that fish, and it really does seem to have done for the swim. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rest the swim, trickle in some maggots, and head off downstream, see if I can find another spot in between all the dense weed, and see if I can get a few fish from there before I spook it, and hopefully not have happen what I just had happen here with that nice fish. Anyway, let's go further downstream. Just move further downstream now. Just no bait, just a link-ledgered logworm into a nice rafty little spot. A lovely 3 pound, 4 ounce chub. Look at that, lovely colours. That absolutely slammed the logworm. Quiver tip just belted over and sent the pin purred off again. Lovely fish. He really tried to get back into a load of rafts of weed which are upstream. Beautiful fish, really in good nick, cracking condition. I'm really enjoying roving at the moment, really am. Light tackle, light amount of gear and being more mobile, really enjoyable. Anyway, let's get this beauty slip back, shall we? Well, just thought I'd show you what I'm talking about with the kind of spots that you need to target. The areas where there's a little bit of coverage that stop the weed from germinating. The areas where the water's a little bit deeper. And spots like that, I like where I had that chub and I've just lost that other chub. As you can see, I gave down here ago. I didn't take the camera with me. You have to excuse me if the camera shakes a bit, it's not on a tripod. I gave down here ago, and along this area, as you can see, there's a little clear area there. It's a little bit deeper there. A few little knocks there, but nothing conclusive. Then I moved back up here and gave this little spot a go. Now that's only about 2.5 feet deep, but it is actually clearer of weed in that little hole there. I had no taps there whatsoever. So you can see what I mean about the dense weed in general. It is very dense. Come winter time, cooler weather, extra bit of rainfall, because it could do with a topping up, in my opinion, the Blackwater. Extra bit of rain in here and the weed dying back, and I think that'll certainly open up quite a few new areas and new spots, especially when you're after the old chub. But yeah, talk about a wonderful little river. You know, it's little places like this that really bring out that special feeling as an angler, and tick all your boxes. 3 pound exactly. Lovely looking chub. Really nice condition. Nice and stocky. And that really put up a nice little scrap. Tried to bed me in the weed on the far bank, where you can see that grass overgrowing the river bank. That's in nice condition. Lovely colours in the evening light. Anyway, Let's get him slipped back a bit further downstream, because one thing I don't want to do is release him in the swim, because that is a sure way of killing your chub sport off. So let's just release him further downstream. Lovely. Let's get him slipped back. Well, welcome back. Another run. It's just got dark now. £2, 12-ounce chub. Lovely nick. This one tried to get me into a weed bed as well. Nearly succeeded. Hook hold was just in the lip. Lovely condition though. Certainly a lot of chub so far, and very promising indeed, especially come winter. Just had a nice take from another Blackwater chevin. This one's larger, £3, 7 ounces. Lovely condition. Real nice example of a chub, and they really do put up a great fight on here in this water and on the centre bin. It's a lovely nick. I would have tried to get an action shot of it on the camera, but it is getting a bit too dark for that. But that is a nice fish. Let's get it slipped back, shall we? It's a lovely nick, £4, 5 ounces. And yeah, very nice indeed. It's been a very enjoyable roving tripper yet again, and I can't get enough of it, to be honest. Anyway, you can probably hear the owls in the background. It's absolutely beautiful over here. Anyway, let's get this lovely chevin slipped back, shall we? Well, just had another take, another chub. This one's smaller, £2, 5 ounces. It's in a lovely nick again. Let's talk about a lot of chub today, a lot of chevin, and you could say the Blackwater's chevin heaven, to coin a phrase. Nice condition again. This one actually fought a lot more than that last one. Lovely nick. I can see this river really engrossing me for chub and chub fishing with the old cheese paste come winter time. This is really has been a nice trip, and nice appearance by a lot of chub. That was quite a lot of chub, if I do say so myself, and it was a real interesting day's chub fishing. As I say, that dense weed, come winter time, hopefully that should die back. Get an influx of water would be nice as well, just to flush it through, and I should think there'd be quite a few new fishing opportunities and new spots opening up. Anyway, I'm going to make my way home now. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Till my next one, tight lines, and see you soon.